What's happening, Physique gang, and welcome to a new age on this channel. Throughout Australia, there have been some incredible physiques coming through the ranks, especially within the natural divisions within Australia. And I think it's about time that those boys got the recognition that they deserve. Now, before I do begin, I do want to acknowledge the boys from the Bodybuilding Down Under podcast and just the overall team together, because they have been doing an absolutely stellar job of reporting everything that comes along, especially in terms of the natural bodybuilding here in Australia, and they've been making such a big impact within the community. But I did always think that there was something missing, especially from the video content format. So that's why I'm here to bridge that gap. Now, you may be asking, what are we going to be covering on this channel here? Now, for me personally, I am a men's physique natural athlete. So predominantly, we're going to be covering the men's physique athletes, all the boys that are coming up through the ranks, all the veterans, everything that is going on, all the drama, all of the shows, everything that is going on within the division, whilst also covering your classic physique and also your men's fitness as well. I think it is important that we do spread the reach in terms of who we're representing, but these divisions are where I'm most comfortable in reporting on, especially within men's physique, because I am involved in it personally. Now, with all the introductory stuff out of the way, let's get right into this video. So this past weekend, we had the biggest bodybuilding event across the globe, which was your NBA Season C Pro-Am. The Olympia also took place, so we should actually probably cover that first. So let's start off with your men's physique top 3. Starting off with your third place men's physique Olympian, Brandon Hendrickson. Now, there was some debate whether Brandon would be able to show up 100% considering his previous performances earlier within the season. However, this is the best Brandon Hendrickson that we have gotten in a while. That front shot is just absolutely killer, and the back was starting to come up alongside it as well. But I think from where the judging was focused, especially in terms of the midsection, I think your second place in Ali Bilal just was absolutely dominant. His midsection is just absolutely out of this world. The shape, unbelievable. And he was able to bring up his back as well, which is something that has been questioned, especially across the division. We're just looking for more balance. And I think that when we look at a physique like Ali Bilal, it's such a wow moment. Like, as soon as he comes out on stage, he has that energy, he has that presence, and you just see the absolute shreds. The obliques are just absolutely cut to the gills. It is outrageous. But it didn't compare or stand next to your men's physique Olympia for 2025, Ryan the Big Bad Terry. And honestly, in comparison to last year, he was just absolutely out of this world. The most balanced from top to bottom. That back is absolutely unbelievable. Like, as soon as he turned to the back, it was lights out. He literally exposed everyone on that stage because he is just so conditioned. And then when he turns around to that front, that Superman pose, you can't beat it. It was absolutely incredible. And I think the fact that we had a little bit more of drama throughout the season as a whole, especially from Ali Bilal really trying to egg Ryan on, it just took him to the next level. And he showed why he is a true champion within the men's physique division. And he's not retiring anytime soon. He will be back for another one very shortly. Now, with the small show out of the way, let's have a look at what happened this past weekend at the NBA National Pro-Am Season C. And let's start by welcoming your newest men's physique pro athlete in Dennis Kwon. After being crowned Mr Queensland in the NBA Queensland State titles, it was only a matter of time before Dennis would take on the national stage. After narrowly missing out on his WNBF pro card a week prior, he came back with a vengeance. And look at the emotion, man. This is what we want to see in the men's physique division. We are the divas, and at the end of the day, we want to put in the energy to the shows, lift up everyone. We want to create the hype. And that's why I'm here as well. We want to make sure that this division is shown all the way across Australia. We need more hype, more drama. We need everything, and I'm going to cover it all. But in saying that, this is just what we need. I love this shit, man. This is absolutely incredible. And since Dennis dialed in that conditioning, his overall look and presentation led him to be your overall NBA Mr Australia and new NBA Pro. Now, let's move on to the men's physique pro division with your top 5. And in fifth spot, we had Kel Dombroski. Granted, he is more of a classic physique competitor, but decided to throw his hat in the ring in the men's physique division, and he looked absolutely unreal. A veteran of the game. He is a masters competitor and has also competed at the DFAC Worlds, winning a classic physique championship. He has an astonishing physique, and to be able to continue doing this within the Masters League and still compete within a pro lineup where there are some incredible athletes at a younger age, it is just a credit to you, my friend. You absolutely nailed it and looked incredible. And onto your fourth place pro men's physique athlete in Ryan Morgan, an ex-NRL player, mind you, also being an ex-player for the Parramatta Eels. So I'm a big fan of his, and to see the caliber of his physique on stage in a pro lineup is incredible. He has a really, really broad upper shelf. He's so wide from the top, and his midsection really, really detailed. He was looking incredible on that stage, and it warrants the placing in the pro lineup. Although I can see an argument to be made for him to be pushed up higher within this pro lineup, I do believe his midsection was very, very dominant, and honestly, he could have pushed higher if he just posed a little bit better. I think the posing could still use a little bit of tweaks just to really try and narrow down that waist a little bit more, because I think he does have such a great midsection, but because he's so broad up top, he doesn't really have a super narrow waist. So I think if he could manipulate his waist a little bit more, he would definitely be within that top 3 conversation. And your third place men's physique pro athlete at the NBA national titles was Sun Kwon Kim. An incredible physique. He has such a long torso, but his muscle bellies are just so bubbly. It is a freaky look. When he gets on stage and he fills out, he looks absolutely unreal. A veteran in the game as well. He's been doing the gauntlet across all of the natural competitions within Australia for a while, and he's been competing at the highest level for the longest time, usually placing within that top kind of 3 across the board. He has an insane physique. The only thing that I could say is the midsection. I think between him and Ryan could have pushed him a little bit more, especially considering his midsection was a little bit more dialed in. I think during the later rounds of the lineup, Sun just started to lose it a little bit in terms of ab control, controlling his breathing, and I think it just let him down a little bit. However, it was just enough to get him over the line to place in that top 3 in this men's physique pro lineup. An incredible physique, and I can't wait to see him on stage again. And moving on to your runner-up in a pro men's physique lineup on his debut, Dennis Kwon. That is absolutely incredible, an outstanding achievement. And it was honestly pretty close, neck and neck between the top 2 in the battle for a pro title in the NBA National Pro-Am. It was honestly so close, and it could go either way. It depends on what you see. At the end of the day, bodybuilding is a very subjective sport. I think when we have a look at Dennis's physique, he just had such great stage presence. He had amazing conditioning. Every time he crunched down onto his obliques, it was just incredible. He looked absolutely phenomenal, and to place second in a pro lineup in your debut is just absolutely outstanding. So shout out to you, Dennis. You absolutely nailed it and continue to have that amazing presence on stage. We love it here. And now your winner of the pro men's physique lineup in your NBA National Season C, Deshaun Nonis. Wow, what an insane physique. It was a real battle between the top 2. You could literally see it. They were going back and forth, shot for shot, but I think at the end, Des just had a little bit more of that graininess. He had a little bit more of that fullness to his look as well. His chest is out of this world, and he made Dennis work for it, and Dennis made him work for it. It was just a back and back forth affair. I couldn't believe what I was watching. And shout out to Desh as well. He's such a gentleman of the sport, a veteran within the sport as well, been competing for so long, so many competitions in the books, and he deserved this win. He really pushed for it, and you could just see the emotion when he was on stage at the end of his pro show where he had his son up there as well, and it was just absolutely incredible. So shout out to you, Dash, and well done on winning the 2025 National NBA Pro-Am Season C. And with men's physique out of the way, let's quickly go over your men's fitness and classic physique winners over the weekend. In men's fitness, we had Jet Trember coming off the back of a successful weekend at the ICN Queensland State Titles, where he took the overall title in men's fitness. With momentum rolling, he was certainly tremendous, taking out not only the overall at the NBA National Pro-Am, but went on to win the Pro Show. An outstanding performance, mate. Can't wait to see you on the stage again soon. And finally, our men's classic physique had some insane physiques on showcase. That is for sure, with the classic physique overall champion being none other than Star Knee. Now, look at these proportions, man. Like, that is absolutely out of this world. Have you have you seen anything like this ever? And bro's been running the gauntlet over the past few weeks, winning a WNBF Pro card last week, multiple overall titles over the past few weeks. It has just been an insane season for Star Knee, so shout out to him because he has been absolutely killing the game at the moment. And moving on to the Classic Physique Pro Show, your winner, none other than Henry Lin. And it was pure class, a professional act, and although worked right up until the end, you just couldn't fault his presence on stage. It was certainly so professional, so polished. It was just incredible to watch, incredible to see. So shout out to your undeniable men's classic physique Season C winner, Henry Lin. And that's all for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I can't wait to continue the content train, rolling it on up with all of the news coming over the next couple of weeks. I think next week we do have your ICN national titles coming up, so that should be a fun one to review, and I can't wait to see who is there, who takes the title, and yeah, man, can't wait for all the drama, the updates. This is your new hotspot for men's physique, updated news, everything under the sun that you could imagine, and I can't wait to begin this journey with you guys. This is going to be absolutely incredible, and I'm so passionate about it, and this is just the best thing in the world. I can't wait. Anyway, guys, that's all for this one. Leave a like, comment your opinions. Did you have someone else in the top 5? Did you think the judges made the right decision? Let me know down below, and always subscribe and stay handsome. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.